the camera's probably not picking it up, but it's actually drizzling a little bit. I'm wondering if I can sneak a flight in. It's actually pretty windy right now too. Okay, I guess I'll walk around a little bit and see if the little drizzles go away. I did read this story, basically I was trying to digest this one. It said, what may be the US's first drone-linked aircraft crash is being investigated. As it says here, a helicopter's crash landing in South Carolina this week may have been triggered by a civilian drone, which would make it the first drone-related crash of an aircraft in the US. It says the incident on Wednesday involved a student pilot and an instructor, both whom told investigations that a small drone appeared directly in front of them. According to a Charleston Police Department report, the instructor took over the controls and attempted to avoid a collision, and the tail of the helicopter hit a tree or brush, triggering a crash landing. According to this, they were flying something called a Robinson Helicopter Co R22, if anyone knows what that is. But it says no one was injured, so essentially the situation was they were training someone to fly, they saw the drone, the instructor took over, and I guess for whatever reason they lost control and they hit the tree branches or whatever. Apparently this happened at a really low altitude too, so the guy wasn't flying very high, which makes me wonder, shouldn't he be right within the area if he's flying that low anyways with that many trees? But according to this, DJI said they're ready to, I guess, cooperate with investigators, just like that other one, I suppose, in terms of giving information, because apparently it was a Phantom drone that had the incident here. Overall, not too good for the hobby, of course, and I guess as expected, basically they reference other articles, that one here in Canada, which to my knowledge, it still hasn't been shown that it was actually a drone. Like here for the one in Canada, it says the TSB couldn't find debris from the drone or track down its operators after the October 12th collision. But despite that, of course, it says even here, it called on operators of the devices to better educate themselves on the rules and safety hazards. The plane, a twin turboprop, was able to land safely with only minor damage to its left wing, the report found. Actually, even that confused me, because I thought basically there was no damage found. So now they're saying there's like minor damage on the left wing, or do they mean that little scratch that we saw last time where some people just said it's just like a regular paint issue or something like that? Well, either way, it's bad for the hobby in general. I do wonder if this story will be taken more seriously though, because by the sounds of it, again, just basically someone training to fly a helicopter is flying that low. They'll basically tell people it doesn't matter where you fly the drone, it's dangerous regardless. Although, in my opinion, I still think stuff like this is more of a specific individual case, like punish the individual, in my opinion anyways. Holy cow, it's so windy. Guess I'll quickly try some just to see what it's like. Okay, I think I got some interesting shots. I kind of just missed the last minute of that crazy sun because the battery was low, darn it. You can tell the wind was really affecting it as well. Just when you're flying a little bit, even a little bit forward, it goes way slower than normal. I guess that's the bad thing about the smaller drones, because you always worry how it handles in the wind, but it wasn't too bad. Although that drone tried to be smart today in a stupid way, like with the return home, because I was landing basically, I had like about what, 20 to 30% battery, but then the return to home kicked off. I was like, cancel, like I'm already here. It's literally like what, 10 meters or whatever above me, and so it kicks in and it flies up. I'm like, what are you doing, drone? I can see people easily getting into accidents like that. That's why sometimes with those smart features, they're nice to have, but at the same time they can be a nuisance when you have like everything under control already. Oh, lots of ducks too. Seems like they get way more aggressive when people feed them, huh? Just a few days left to try this stuff too. I know what I'm getting the last day, but what to try? I think I tried all the healthy stuff for the most part. Okay, so I'm trying this one called the Raspberry Rush because it has a cranberry in there. I'm actually wondering again if that was the reason why that other one tastes so sour or whatever last time. It's more balanced overall. You taste more of the raspberry. This one actually tastes really good if you're into raspberry and stuff like that. All right, see you guys later.